we're going to make sesame seed bagels. I'm going to first give you a recipe. I actually made the dough bagels in my bread machine on the dough cycle. You can make it by hand if you prefer, but this is the recipe and it will be at the bottom of the video. You're going to need 1 1/8 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of granulated white sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 1/3 cups of bread flour, and 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. Now I went ahead and made the dough in my bread maker on the dough cycle and just a little while ago, and it came out and looked like this. It really rose beautiful. And I have some flour on my counter here, and I'm just going to take that out of the container and just get a little bit of flour on it. And then I do like to measure my bagels. I usually cut them in about 3 1/2 ounces each. Now you can make them large or small. Usually at 3 1/2 ounces, I usually get sometimes 8, even 9 bagels. It really depends on it. But I'm going to just cut a bagel here. And just a little bit more to make 3 1/2 ounces. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just going to take the bagel and I'm just actually going to just bring it all together, pinch it all together till it's all even all the way around into the ball, into a ball, where you just have like it all come together with a little piece like that. It's all round, and then just take that little piece or that little knobby part, push that into the bagel right to the center, push your finger through that, which you will then have the bagel opening right here, and then just actually start taking it and working the dough like you're turning it really inside out, and you're just rolling it in your hands to get the shape of the bagel. So it looks like that. Now there's many different methods in doing this. This is just what I like to use, but there's rope methods. There's many different ways of rolling and shaping your bagels, but this is what I like to do. And then you have a bagel. Now what you want to do is you want to put it on a pan or a sheet that's heavily greased, and you're actually going to put that and covered with some plastic wrap that's been sprayed with an oil spray and a towel till they're double in size. Now when they're double in size, I'm going to put that dough away for the moment. They're actually going to come out and look like this. So you can see the difference from when you first form them to when they do double in size. And that can take anywhere for an hour, hour and a half, depending on the temperature of your kitchen, that type of thing. But these have already risen. The next thing that you're going to do is actually put a pot of hot water on your stove and let it boil. And what you're going to need is, of course, a timer, and you're going to need a slotted spoon. Now what you'll want to do is to take the bagels once they've risen, and then just actually the top side, I like to throw it in the bath water, and you need to keep them in the water anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute on each side. The little larger ones I tend to like to leave for about a minute. If I make them smaller, 30 seconds. But you do want to put your timer on for that. So I want to move it along for the video. So we'll just do it for 30 seconds here. What I also want to tell you is that you're going to need some sesame seeds, of course, and you're going to need an egg wash, or if you don't want to use the full egg, you can actually use the whites and just beat it in a bowl, and then you'll need a pastry brush also. Now again, these are going to yield you probably 8 or 9 large bagels. So it really depends. Okay, our 30 seconds is up. And then just with your spoon, flip them over into the water. And then we'll put them on for another 30 seconds. Because we want to move this along for the video. Okay? So, and you don't want to overcrowd them. Because they're large, I'm only putting 3 in the pan at a time. So you don't want to overcrowd them. Now, once you take them out, you're going to need to let them drain. They don't necessarily have to dry, but they do have to drain. So once that they've been in the bath, you're going to take them out with your slotted spoon and you're going to put them on a cooling or a drying rack. And there we go. So just lift them out and then put them on the drying rack. Now once you do that, then you're actually going to place them on, again, a heavily greased pan. And because of the video, I'm going to move it along. Normally I would let these sit a few minutes more, but put them on your tray. And then with your egg wash, just cover it with the egg wash and then sprinkle your sesame seeds on. And then you're going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees, anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes till they're a golden brown on the top and the bottom. Once you do bake them, then again put them on a cooling rack till they become cool. I have some to show you what they do look like once they are baked and come out of the oven. And this is exactly what they turn out to be. You have your own homemade sesame seed bagels. An easy recipe, easy to really make these bagels, and they really taste delicious. I hope you like this one. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.